probably a year to 2 years ago, and so I'm just going to share that with you. It's one of those like burning bush kind of stories, if you get my drift, kind of the God intervening in an interesting way. So basically, it's about this dad and his son. They were very close, and the boy was only about 10 or 11 years old. The dad was in his late 30s, and they were very close, and he had been having some weird headaches going on, and so they ended up taking him to the hospital, and found out that he actually had a type of terminal cancer, and so they were pretty shaken up by it, and they found out that he actually only they gave him 2 months to live, and so they were pretty distraught about it, as you would naturally guess. And so the dad sat the boy down, and he talked to him, and he said, "Okay, you've got 2 months. What do you want to do?" And so the first thing the boy said was he wanted him and his dad to go on an adventure. He wanted to go out and just see the world, just be a part of nature, and just enjoy that time with him. And so they planned a trip. They went out and they went canoeing down a river. They went camping. They went fishing. They ended up finding this huge long trail leading up to this hill, and so they took a day and walked up there, and they got to the top of it and just sat there in the sunlight, and they just waited, and that was the closest that they'd ever felt together in their life. And so their trip, unfortunately, came to an end, and sure enough, a few weeks later, the boy died, and the dad was just completely heartbroken. And so the dad decided a few months later that he just really wanted to just take some time and go relive some of those moments that they shared. And so he went back to the exact same river, went canoeing, and just saw those sights that he was with his boy. And so he gets to the top of this hill, and he took all day and walked up it, and was just sitting there. Again, it was a lovely day. He was just sitting there, and he just felt the presence of God. And he saw this bird in the distance, and automatically something just struck him in his heart that this bird was just a gift from God. And sure enough, the bird ended up landing right next to him on a rock. And it turned out, you know how God works in mysterious ways. The bird actually had a song, and he sang it to this guy sitting on top of this hill. And I'm just going to sing that to you real quick.